Very good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Yeah,
morning.
sota, good morning. Come on, girls. A very
Good
good morning.
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning.
That's brilliant. So I know Monday blues है, हम उसको पिंक में बदलेंगे अभी थोड़ी देर में. We have an amazing soul present with here today. I just wish कि मैं उसको पहले क्यों नहीं मिली थी. मेरे को ऐसा फीलिंग बहुत बार हुआ था, लेकिन मिल गई वापस से उसको. So I'm talking about Angel Jo. She's a lovely friend of mine and also इतने सारी इसने चीजें करी है past few years में. She's an entrepreneur. She is running another community called Treasures of Talented Women, which empowers women and business entrepreneurs as well. So ये इतना सब पता नहीं कहाँ से टाइम निकालती है, फैमिली को देके, अपने बच्चों को टाइम निकाल के, अपने पैशन को भी कैरी करना. एंड देन शी हैज हर ओन क्लोथिंग लाइन एज वेल विद द नेम JA Fashions. सो एंजल, हम लोग एक के बारे में 500 बार सोचते हैं, 3-4 साल बाद सोचने के बाद एक आइडिया आ जाता है कि कुछ करेंगे अभी हम. And then simultaneously you are like starting everything together. Mashallah, that's a big thing, I must say. And girls, she is a person with full of vibes. एक बार मैं तेलुगु इवेंट में मिली थी and I was like, wow, मिल गई finally एंजल से. So उनका नाम जो है like भावना, actually भावना नहीं, फ्लोरेंस was mentioning in the group today कि एंजल का नाम एंजल को सूट करता है, करेक्ट नाम ही है उसका. So I would agree with that. So, Angel, thank you so much for taking out your valuable time for us and being here. I know you know most of the crowd here. काफी लोग जानते ही हो तुम इसमें से, and काफी लोग, I don't know why girls camera off क्यों है तुम लोगों का, please on रखो. We want to see you all. So welcome to WHH talk show बोल रहे हैं हम लोग उसको आजकल. So thank you so much, Angel. Yes, Alia.
Yeah, good morning, everyone, and a warm welcome to Angel. And this is the second time, like, I'll be having the talk with Angel. I had attended recently the TTW meetup, and that time was the first time I met her, and I really found her to be a very humble and very connective person. And I gave that feedback to Aisha also. I mentioned, that I felt very warm welcome
Yes,
when I
yes.
attended that meetup. And I was troubling her for the write-ups and all. So that is a part of the work which I do. So now I'm really looking forward to hear more from you. And one more thing connects you with me is Hyderabad. So very excited to know more about Hyderabadi, how she's ventured into this entrepreneurship.
Thank you so much, ladies. Especially, I feel blessed to have such, women supporting women. That's what I feel now because, see, everywhere it is, we say women supports women, or these kind of statements we come across. But when we practically see people supporting women and talking and appreciating other women, that really is something good. And I feel really great at this time. Thank you, Aisha, for the wonderful introduction about me. I don't know, I seriously abide with that, whatever the introduction you have given. But thank you so much, and thank you for this opportunity that you have given to me to share my story to all the entrepreneurs over here.
Most welcome. We are looking forward to it, Angel. रुक रुक के थक गए हम लोग. आज फाइनली दीदार हो गए तो छा जाना आज पूरा.
Yeah, what you would like to know about me? You can ask me questions. I will just go ahead with that, or it's like
Okay.
where
You
to
can
start?
take us on your journey from your beginning. Yeah, of course, we would want to hear, the adversities that you faced and then how did you tackle them? But this is all about that. I want to show the other girls that, ये आपके ही लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम्स नहीं आते, सबके लाइफ में होते हैं. ये लोगों ने ये टैकल करके आगे निकल गए हैं. This is what we want to know. And how to be a successful entrepreneur. Because being a mother, being an entrepreneur is not easy. There's so many things you need to sacrifice and, to be there on board. and give your best in both the places. Of course, having a supportive husband does work, but somewhere we all are doing our best. So I want you to take us through that, and especially the startups, the entrepreneurs who have just started something right now in their own fields, and struggling to balance both the thing, the personal and the professional life. I think you can give us tips on that. That would be great. So it's yours for the next few minutes.
Sure, Aisha. I'm basically from Hyderabad, born and brought up Hyderabad. My roots are from Hyderabad, and I'm the youngest child in the family. I have an elder brother. So my parents are very, very disciplined. They are like my grandfather, my father, they are all into this army, military services. So we have this habit at home, like, you have to get up early in the morning around 5 o'clock. That is the time that we have to wake up. This is the very strict rule followed by my grandfather, my father, and my mother. We are all morning birds, like. So whether it is a holiday, whether it is a weekend, morning 5 o'clock, we have to wake up. And that's how, the discipline thing, which is strongly inherited in me, that everything you have to do it by time, and you have to follow all these things, which automatically falls in place when you follow certain rules. So that's my family background. My father is an ex-serviceman, and my mother is a teacher for she used to teach for this special need children. She got specially trained in Malaysia, one of the institute. So she was a teacher for about some 27 years. And then, so we have that, some from my father and some qualities from my mother, a mixture of both. So, yeah, we then happened to move to Chennai when my father's last posting was in Chennai. So that is after my intermediate. That is after your +2. So that's where my challenges started, because there, when I joined in Chennai, because we don't know this language, it was totally a new language. And it was very, and in Chennai, most of them, they don't know Hindi also. Like, they speak only Tamil, and only for few students who are from a different background, they know a little bit of Hindi and English. That's it. Otherwise, you have to speak in Tamil, and that was very difficult. And we were struggling to go to college. And you know how it is, like in India, वैसे भी सबको छेड़ते हैं, ragging will happen, everything happens, and you come from a different state and you don't know the language and you're gone. So that's the state of mind. That's actually the challenging life started for me. So after my 2 years of graduation, the second language I have taken Hindi subject, because throughout my education my second language was Hindi. And in Hyderabad, like by default everybody knows Hindi, because of the mixture of culture people, you tend to speak Hindi. Easy Hindi speaking is there in Hyderabad. So second language was Hindi. And in graduation, when I completed second year, there comes a new government saying that you have to take up Tamil as your second language. So in the graduation of, the second year graduation, how will you learn Tamil? I mean, it's a different language, right? And it's a part of your academics. Like, if you get less marks, or if you fail in that subject, you're fail in the entire graduation thing. So that's where the challenging part started. Then I told my father that, Papa, I can't do this. Let me go back to Hyderabad. I'll study there. Then that's the time where my father and my mother, they supported me a lot. Then, they said that you have to do this. Take it up as a challenge. Whether you pass or fail, that's not the thing. But take it up as a challenge and you do it. So I started going tuitions, for the Tamil language. I learned Tamil language. And to my surprise, to all other surprises, I was the highest marks in the final year of graduation. So that's where you get some few situations where you have to take stronger decisions which will change your life, which will change your thinking. So from then, since I know Telugu, Hindi, English, and then Tamil after my graduation, I was placed in an IT company right after my final year examinations, because I know the languages. Hindi was the biggest advantage. So I got placed in an IT company right even before I got my graduation results. I got into the IT company. I started working, and then I started my working journey. Then I was more into HR thing. My graduation was into HR, and then I started. After that, my graduation, I wanted to pursue higher studies, but because of our family financial crisis, we couldn't, go for a higher studies. So I had to go for a job. And my father and my mother, they have a big family. Like my mother is, she's having 8 sisters and 5 brothers. There are 13 members in a family. And my father, there are 8 siblings. So, my father being the eldest son of the family, lot of his earnings, salary, used to go for the sisters, son education, or, brothers, birthday party, or, medical expenses. So half of his salary would go to his siblings, for some reason or the other. It, like, we never had that entire privilege of getting what we wanted. And at the same time, my mother, since she also comes from a big family, they have the sisters, brothers, we all were in the middle class family, and no one were, as rich, like, they have to, a few people didn't had proper jobs, and their families were dependent. So my mother and father, they were working, but still they were supporting their siblings. With that reason, we, as daughter and son, we didn't had that highest privilege of education. And we were we actually been taught that you have to, we will give you an opportunity to study till graduation. After that, you have to go for your higher studies while you earn. That was the, the clear information, or clear thing that which been told by our parents. But we were very, very, I would say thanks, a heartful thanks to my parents, because they taught us everything. Like, if my father used to treat me like a son, and my mother used to treat my brother as a daughter, like, in sense, in the kitchen, my brother used to help my mother in everything. And me, I used to help my father in, cleaning up his motorbike, or he used to teach me how this the brake works, or how this the technical part works. We didn't had any kind of differences. Like, they used to take us to the market, every life skill, whatever is required to lead a family life, that has been taught 200% by our parents. So this is what made me and my brother strong. We were able to face any situations. I mean, it was not easy, but yes, we were able to face all the situations. After my graduation, after I started working, then I joined the PG MBA. I completed MBA HR, and then I joined psychology masters. Then I did masters in labor management. So these 4-5 years, I invested learning so much while working. Then I used to do weekend classes. I used to go whenever there's an off, weekly off. I used to go to the university. It was a cycle for me. It was a 4 to 5 years complete hard work. There was no other entertainment. I used to always think how to make my career better, how to, what studies I have to do. So this is what all I was into this, my after my graduation. After that, After marriage, yes. Before marriage, I was working as an HR. The initial period of my career was into a different stream of working. But after I completed my MBA HR, I got into HR in a company, which is a biggest MNC company in Chennai. So I got into that. Then I started working as a HR executive. Then I got promoted as assistant manager HR. So my entire uh, job was into HR from then. So after that, got married, and then I came to Dubai in 2012, where after my delivery, I had to quit the job because my husband got the on-site project in Dubai. So I had to resign the job there and I have to come here. So after coming here, I realized that it is not like India, like, you just leave your children to grandparents, your mummy, papa, sas, that kind of lifestyle is not here. So I quickly realized that I will not be able to go for a job because my second baby, my second daughter was just then 5 months old. And the elder one was KG1, so she started going to school. So I was thinking like, how will I, it was like a kind of mother situation for me, like like any other woman would face the same situation. So I was thinking how to leave these kids and go to a job where I was already getting offers from my Chennai branch. They said that if you are joining in Dubai, then we will start a branch and you can take care of that. So I was getting offers because of my experience, because of the contacts which I had in Chennai and Bangalore, but I couldn't take up the job. So then I realized, what should I do? I mean, having kids in one hand, I should take care of them. I cannot just leave and go. But then I had a supportive husband who always tells me that, don't worry about all these things, take care, you take care of your health and all. But somewhere I was missing myself, because I know how difficult it was for me to complete my education. And since we were not uh, we were struggling financially, and it is like something that I want to do something. I cannot just be like a mother to my kids. I want to be something more than that. My daughters, they should see me like, they should know that, okay, their mother is something beyond homemaker, or beyond something that they see at home. So that I decided, and that's where I thought, okay, let me try this online clothing thing, whether it will work or not. But because I have that passion for the Hyderabad dress materials, and the Chennai also have few good quality of fabrics, and so this is what it was running behind me my mind. And I was thinking, okay, let me start this, let me see how it goes. uh, my family, they supported me, but the rest of everybody, where you get all these negative vibes and negative comments, that कि आपने इतना बड़ा you अपना पढ़ाई किया है and now you want to sell the clothes, the the kind of statements they have given, like अब इतना पढ़ाई करके तुम कपड़े बेचोगे, like it's something then I was like, I spoke to my husband that one fine day. I told him कि मुझे कुछ करना है. I want to do it online because I don't want to go anywhere out since our babies are small. Let's I will take care of the babies as well as I want to do something from home. And that's where JA Fashions have it's been started. I just tried getting 25 kurtis from India, and then I started giving to my friends, whomever I had a small friends where when I came here. So they liked the kurtis. They were all working. So working women, they need like not very expensive or not very daily wear kurtis type, but they want something of office wear, nice cotton fabric, khadi fabric. So they liked the kurtis, and then that's where it started. Then I showed more interest on that. Then every 2 months, 3 months, I used to get stock from India, And that's where it started online. I faced a lot of problems when I started this, because 2012 Facebook and Insta was not that impact as it is now. 2012, it was like nobody knows what you have to do with Facebook. Everybody was having a account in Facebook, but it was not that famous, or they don't know what to. Even if you ask something, somebody like, what to do in this Facebook mein kya karna hai, what you have to do, nobody knows. And also YouTube, we didn't had so many tutorials like we have today. If you want to know something, you just type in YouTube, you get it, everything. But back in 2012, it was not like that. It was very difficult. So I used to Google it. I used to study it, how to do Facebook business page, kaise open karna hai. It was like right from the scratch. My background was different. I was into HR. So HR is entirely different from a business platform, right? And that too online business. Starting an online business is entirely different. So that was a very, very struggling period for me. For about 3 years, I struggled a lot, and my second baby was just 5 months old. And I used to feed her in the night. I used to feed her and make her sleep early, say about 8:30. So from 8:30 to 11:30 is my time. That is the time where my kids would be sleeping, and that is the time what I have. So I utilize the time. I browse all the websites, whatever the information I get. Where do I get good quality kurtis from India? How it can be brought from here to there? It's like all these, I did self research. Some blunders happened because I don't know anything. Some mistakes happened. Initially, I lost few dealers I ordered, and they were fraud dealers. Paise gaye, we lost the money, because you being in Dubai, you cannot order online from India. In India, most of the cases you cannot, even people who are in India, they cannot trust. So these are the mistakes which I learned from myself. And every day I decided that every day is a new day. That's it. You cannot calculate your previous day experience, previous day learnings, nothing. This is the day. So learn today, do it today. This was my strongest thing that I have inhaled in myself. So I thought, let me take this forward, and that's how I took up license. I got hold of one of the lady who was helping me in those days. So I asked, how can I take, because back in those days we didn't had this online license wala nahi tha. It has come now. I mean, say about some 5 years, 6 years back, this online license has come up. But back in those days, 2012 to till 14, you didn't had any kind of online license. So I had to go to this one of the center where I still remember his name, Muhammad Khalid. So I spoke to him, said, "Sir, I don't want the license which is, for a shop, because I'm not taking a shop, or I'm not putting in a boutique which is needs a shop. I want something where I can do it online." So unse मैंने request किया है. I've been for 2-3 months, talking to him, telling him, requesting him, because he was the person who approvals the license. So that's how I came to know. And after long juggling, then he gave me a license which is online. I think I must be the first, or maybe the group of ladies. I was the first person to get online boutique license in 2012.
Wow.
So that's how I started. Trust me, it was very difficult, managing family, no help. And since my husband, he's from IT background, his timings are so uncertain. Like, it's like sometimes he used to come night 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and morning he used to wake up and go, because it's initial, like it's his career, it's an initial stage of his career. And I decided that if I didn't support him building up his career, then I would be the sufferer. My kids also would be the sufferer, right? If I support him, he will build his career. And if he builds his career, it is good for me and my kids. So I said, okay, let me sacrifice my career, let him build his career. And that's how we got into an understanding. And trust me, he's a 200% supportive husband. I'm lucky to have him because he understands. He saw me working 8 long years in a company. Like we met in a first company. Ours is a love marriage, and he knows how active I am. He saw me, having a team of 15 members. In those days, I used to handle 15 members of team executives. I was assistant manager, so he saw me, right? And after that, coming back here, I'm with no job. I'm at home. So he knows the value of my career. So that's how I got his support, my parents' support. And then the journey started, learned so much, so many rejections, so much of negativity. But then at the end of the day, I decided that whatever I do, it should bring happiness and peace to myself and my family. I know I don't want to be bothered about anybody. If I bother about anybody, then I will not be into peace. I will not be able to sleep. Right? I have done this because I wanted to do this. I started this. And today my kids help me in everything what I do. Because from the childhood, they saw me doing so many things, right? So in everything, if I start doing something, they immediately come, Mama, you want any help? I will do this, I will support you. Even they don't do, they talk all these big dialogues, Mama, we are there for you, we are here for you. Even if they don't do, I feel so happy. Like, okay, if mother have a career break, kids kids love that moment because mother is there for them. And as a mother, we also feel happy because we are connected with our kids. We want to spend those days with our kids. But what are you teaching to your kids? Do you teach them that it's okay to have a career break? It's okay to have a career break, but just move on. That is not the end of a woman. After marriage, after kids, it's not the end of her life, it's not the end of her career. You have a lot of ability to carry forward, go forward. So teach the kids that mama is not only a homemaker, she's beyond that. This is what you have to indulge, this kind of thinking in kids. And when they see you doing all this, definitely, even at least 10 or 15%, they will learn from you. And they will think, when they grow up, definitely they will reflect you. So this was the one of the strongest thinking that I had. And after 8 years, 9 years of this JF Fashions journey, I'm so passionate of organizing events. Right from my first job, uh, the HR department used to tell me, Angel, we have a corporate party, or some function, or at the office, so please organize. So I used to do, in one day I used to organize for 250, 500 employees. It was like the moment from the time they tell me, it would take only hardly 4 or 5 hours. Within 5 hours, I used to do everything. So that's where I realized that I have that passion, and I like to do that. So I've been doing that in my office for about 8 to 9 years. I did that. And after my J Fashions, I came to know about UAE's culture, how it is, how is the market, how is the response. And then I thought, okay, let me start my own events. And that's how JA events have come. And after that, I did a couple of exhibitions through JA events. And it's going on. We are planning a few events in that. And then comes TTW. TTW is it's like a third baby for me, because the sufferings, what I have gone through my entrepreneur journey, I thought, why, if a woman wanted to do some business, why she have to undergo so many struggles? Why she have to pass on so many hurdles in her life just to start a business. When she have the ability to, she have the knowledge in herself, and why can't she do this? So let's start a group, a community where I come together, Aisha comes, Bhavna comes, Dia comes. We all come from the same background. We share our knowledge, we share our ideas. It is the community only to share knowledge. So that angel will not, and there will not be another angel who has to sit for hours together and research about something, and do something which she cannot find any answers. Since I'm experienced, I have ready-made answers for you. Now somebody wants, angel, who is the dealer that where I can get the clothing, where who is the trusted dealer who can get, whom I can get stock. I give the number. It's like you can blindfoldedly, you can call that person, you can order whatever you want, if you're having a boutique, clothing boutique. So I'm sharing the knowledge. I have done the research, I have the answer with me, and Aisha is searching for the answer, so I will give the answer to her. So it becomes more easy for Aisha to, she will not undergo that entire process. Even though today the digital internet world is massive, you get all the information on the internet, but how authentic is that? How it is, like, are you taking the right action? So this, it's not only digital, but as a woman, as a mother, we need to take care of so many things. It is not an easy task. It is not easy for being a woman entrepreneur. It is actually, people think that I'm out of job, I'm out of 9 to 5, and I'm doing a business. Business is something triple the responsibility of your 9 to 5 job. You need to calculate all the risk. You need to make sure that you are going in the right way, and it shouldn't affect your family. All these things, we need to take care of it. So yes, I've been through a lot of negatives, a lot of minus, and today, yes, I'm able to take care of everything. That's my story.
Wow, Angel, I must, clap for you for being there, where you are right now. I know it's being Angel is not easy. Being any one of us is not easy. We all have everything, something or the other behind us. We might carry our things ourselves with a big smile, but we know the journey. We know the hardship we have gone through, and we know the people who were standing with us. And very rightly said about the group, the community group. There are, mashallah, so many community groups just supporting women, and it makes me feel so proud, like you are there, I'm there, there are many more. One of my darling friend Rima is there. So there are, what we all are doing is the same thing, but it is
Yes,
so nice that we all coming forward to support women,
yes,
and like you said, the leads, I don't want another angel. That's
yes,
so true. I have started the same thing, for education as well. I don't want another Aisha. I don't want another someone else. For We Happy Homemakers also, we have the very same logic. So here, someone asks, okay, if you know, then you give a reference. So these are the people who have already tried and tested. So you can just go blindfolded. Okay, ये अपना वाला बंदा है, इसको हम call कर सकते हैं. And that is so nice, Angel. कि you are thinking for women, you are collecting like-minded women, and you're all working for the same cause. We are all actually working for the same cause in some or the other way, maybe through
yes,
online sessions, maybe through exhibitions. You are giving a scope for entrepreneurs coming together, startups के लिए. Because like when we were there, हमको नहीं पता चलता है कि startup पे अभी क्या करें, कौन है, दोस्त तो नहीं मिल रहे हैं. Networking events are so important nowadays कि at least they
yes,
get to know, they collab, they work together. So this is amazing what you're doing, and all the other women entrepreneurs, I must say. And your journey is exceptional, coming from an IT background, HR, then here. Clothing line is completely different, but you tried your luck there and you did your best, and you managed it so well, mashallah. And then again, you followed your passion. Events actually reflect. I saw one of your event when there was Dol Baja and all. I don't know, Florence was there in that, and she shared it. I was like, exhibitions ऐसे भी हो रहे हैं आजकल. I mean, imagine करो, तुम स्वागत ही ढोल बाजा के साथ कर रहे हो. Everybody would be like, अभी वो वाई भी आ जाती है. That is something unique. And I love your thoughts. तुम दूसरा सोचती हो, थोड़ा हटके सोचती हो. And that's what makes you stand out. एंड आई एम कॉन्फिडेंट कि जे फैशंस एंड क्लोथिंग्स अपना जो जे इवेंट्स है बहुत आगे तक जाने वाला है. एंड सो विल TTW भी कि आई एम जस्ट होपिंग कि सब लोग अच्छा करो विमेन के लिए एंड वी आर गोइंग टू बी देयर. कोई ऐसा एक दिन होगा इंशाल्लाह कि सारे विमेन किसी को किसी की और की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. सब लोगों ने एक दूसरे को अच्छे से एम्पावर किया है कि अभी मेन को एम्पावर करना पड़े. वो दिन आएंगे शायद.
Yes, yes, definitely,
इंशाल्लाह.
definitely. Yes.
सो गर्ल्स आई एम लिविंग इट टू यू ऑल. जिसको जो पूछना है डेफिनेटली प्लीज कम फॉरवर्ड या फिर फीडबैक देना है, दैट वुड बी मोर देन गुड. सो हु गोस फर्स्ट? Supriya, Alia. Supriya, yes, Jani.
Hi, Angel. It was lovely knowing your journey. And I must tell you that we belong to a similar background. My mom was a teacher of special needs kids, and my father is extra disciplinarian to the point that when I went to their house for delivery of my first child, he would still not allow me to watch TV. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and he's like, 9 o'clock, lights off, time to sleep. I said, I can't sleep. My tummy feels so heavy. At least give me a TV so I can binge watch something. He said, no, that's not happening. Take a book, read something. And but maximum 10. By 10, then you should. So, that discipline, 5 o'clock, you have to get up. He will drag me out of the house and take me for a walk at 5 a.m. sharp. Even after having my newborn, and I was hardly 1 week into it, I couldn't walk. He said, walk 100 steps. Just come out of the house and sit there. Watch me walk. But don't just come out of the room. 5 o'clock, you have to be out of your room. So, that kind of thing. And that gives me power now with my second born also, that, yeah, I can do that. I didn't do the last time. It's okay. You just have that willpower. Just step out of the house. It feels good. So, that discipline, you have to sleep on time, you have to get up on time, no matter what, you can do anything. That kind of support, and that you take one step forward and there are 5 hands behind you to support you. So
Yes.
that kind of positivity that came to us, I think that we can instill in our kids also, that take that leap. And no business is small, no business is big. Going door to door is no small thing, or kapde bechna is not small thing in this case, or anything for that matter. Your education is there behind you, and it will, whatever you do, it will have a flair of your education, the flair of your skills that have developed. Education is not only the degree, it is the skills that develop throughout the journey, and it helps, it shows. An uneducated doing the same thing, an educated person doing the same thing, it definitely shows. So I don't think there is anything wrong in being one thing and trying something else. And with the parent support and family support, it becomes all the more important, beneficial and empowering, it feels. So I think as a generation, this generation, what we can learn first thing is, our next generation, if one day they become IIT and then the next day they say we want to sell vegetables, we should not be raising our eyebrows. We'll be like, yeah, sure, do it your way. Tell us how we can help it.
Yes.
So that is how your pitch comes in important to all of us, that whatever our parents have done. But few of those successful parenting stories also that comes with your successful entrepreneur journey helps us become good parents along with good entrepreneurs for sure. And I'd love to connect with you because we have a lot of similar. My daughter in KG1 at this minute.
I'm always open to connect with anyone, anywhere. That's what my husband says. Madam, thoda dekh ke chalo, don't get connect with everyone.
I know. People do take your sweetness for granted as well. But so somehow I'm in the same phase. My son is 2 months old. My daughter is in KG1. I am there. I take the time out in the night to browse through and see what I can learn. And, so pretty much at the same stage, I do understand your struggle. And so glad that you kept on it and didn't back off. And I'm so proud of you. Thank you for sharing your journey.
Yeah, these words, these motivates a lot. We know our journey. Every journey is different. My story, today I got opportunity, I shared. There are so many women struggling out there. They don't get opportunity to share their story. But this, what I would like to say is that my heartful gratitude, wishes, and supporting for all the women out there who are into the same level of struggle. I would only say that motivate yourself every day and treat it as a new day. And one more thing I would like to say is that always follow ABC. This is what I tell everybody wherever I go. ABC is like always be calm. That's it. Don't react to the situation. Don't react to the person. Your opposite person might have given you negative comments, negative, whatever is it. Don't immediately react. Don't get emotional. Stay calm. And later you respond. So follow this one rule, A, B, C, everything falls in place. It makes you more, yeah, matured. When other person is behaving immaturely, you stay calm. This is what the important thing which I want to tell. And there are 5 factors for a woman. I actually had a presentation, but I don't think that we have a time for that. I just quickly tell it out. I don't want to go for the presentation because it takes little longer time. Always have 5 things in your mind. You need to be, when you are a mother, from mother, if you're coming to an entrepreneur, you're entering into the entrepreneur journey, you need to have 5 additional qualities within you, right? You need to have this. I have given this presentation for many sessions. I like this especially. A woman should have responsibility towards the business and towards herself. Is she should be, first thing is mentally, second thing is physically, socially, economically, and emotionally. These 5 things you need to have in your mind. You need to make it grow independently in yourself. That is the difference which makes you from others. Every woman have a story, right? Every woman have their own struggles and own, but what makes you different is that how you're looking at the situation. How are you reacting to the situation? So physically, unless you are not strong physically, you will not be able to complete any task, whether it is your family responsibility or whether it is your personal development or your kids, taking care of your kids. Woman has to take care of her body first. You need to be very, very fit, not very fit, at least you should be able to take up the responsibilities. So that is the physical thing. And mentally you need to be strong, because no matter whatever the generations goes, the mother, the woman has to undergo certain sufferings. There is no exception for that. There is no substitute for that. This is the reality. This is the truth. Even if we go into 2050 or 2060, still a woman has to undergo certain problems or situations in the family. So there is no choice for that. But it depends on how you take it. So physically, mentally be strong, so that any problem comes, just don't get get carried away for that trouble, which creates more of mental sickness, and you go down physically. So physically, mentally, socially. What is socially? You need to connect with people. You cannot just sit in a 4 walls, and you love to connect. Not always online works. It never works. Meet people, have good communication with all the people whom you meet. Talk to them, share your stories, listen to their stories. This makes you a socially responsible person. So communication is very, very important in this. After that, it comes economically. How strong you are in economically, like, in terms of planning for your family. What are the expenses are you doing? Are you overdoing the expenses? What are you teaching to your kids? So economically, that is more important. I see a lot of mothers, making children, eat whatever they want, the McDonald's, or the whatever the fries they get, the chicken burgers, because you have money, you're enjoying money. Enjoying money is not that you're teaching your kid to eat whatever they want. Teach them the right way. Economically, give them 10 rupees or 10 dirhams and tell them that I want 1, 2, 3 these items in this 10 dirhams. Can you find out what can I get for this 10 dirhams? Let him search. Let her search in the internet and see, mama, this for 10 dirhams you will get this item, and for 5 dirhams you get this. Let them know the world. Even if you gather crores of property, your child should be able to manage the wealth. I have seen so many of friends, I have seen my own college school friends where their forefathers' property, even though the property has been given to them, they are not able to manage. They couldn't manage the property. It's because lack of economical knowledge being given to the person, or from a mother to, because father, yes, few fathers, they share the economical knowledge, but the most important thing is mother. If you share, mothers, when they share the knowledge to the child in a right way, it directly goes to the child. They think. So economically, you first have the knowledge, teach your kids, and the last is emotionally. We mothers are very, very emotionally attached to our kids, to our families, husbands, spouse, parents. Your emotionally, weakness should not be a disadvantage for your business. It should never be a minus point for that. If your child is not well, take care of the child, but don't take decision that my child is not well, so I will not be doing this. Because when you start your business, you need to be on a, it should be a continuous cycle. You cannot just put pause and then come back and play. That doesn't work. If you pause, then you're out of a circle. And when you click on play button, again, you have to start from the, you have to start from where you have stopped. It's going to be, this is where lot of struggles, lot of stress comes on you. Make your children independent. That is where the woman entrepreneurship lies strongly on that. Keep your children, make your children independent, make them independent. Your love should not make them dependent on you. This is what I say to every mother. Whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you are a homemaker, whether you are a working lady, that doesn't matter. But your children, if you love your children, make them independent. Teach them how to live in this world. Teach them how to do their own course. So this is where, if you are 5, if you can type all the 5, let me see if anybody got it all 5 correctly. I will not tell anything. I will not repeat. Tell me this 5 quickly in the chat box if anybody has got correctly. I said 5 things have to be there. And one formula I said. Five, all 5. Okay, Mohit says physically, mentally, she got 2. Aisha says physical, mental, social, economical, emotional. Yes, Aisha got it correct. Yes, I think even ABC formula Dia got correct. Okay, that's wonderful. Yes, always be calm emotionally. Yeah, good. So I'm so happy that whatever I experience, I have shared with you all. I'm sure you will also have wonderful and interesting things which I can learn from you. Every day for me, every day is a new day. It is not that I'm into business 10 years, so I'm like a big entrepreneur. So why should I learn? Why should I do this? No, it's not like that. Every day I learn, every day I share my knowledge, and I want everybody to be like that. So always be calm, please. As a woman, let's be wise woman. Okay, there is a difference between wise woman and just a woman entrepreneur. I hope you agree with that. What wise women do? Wise woman knows how to take decisions at the right time and react to certain situations, react to certain people. If you feel that that place is not right for you, just walk away. You need not to create something big, that is the group is like that, those people are like that, the situation is like that, I didn't like talk anything. Just be wise. That's all. Overall, I say that be wise. That is the difference between you and the other women. I'm sure this small learning from my own experience will definitely be good for you. And looking forward for connecting with people, and anything, please, regarding the business or regarding the events or anything that you want to know something about my journey, my business, I'm always there to connect with you.
Thank you so much, Angel. I will definitely share your number in the group itself. So if anybody wants to connect, maybe they can connect with you personally. And I've got so many lovely comments in this comment section as well. So
Yeah.
the Angel, firstly, thank you so much again. Again, you know, I know you are very busy, but yet you took out your valuable time for us, and you've shared your insight and shared your journey. I don't think sharing journey is part of your normal talk, right? You don't usually do that. So today I'm sure you must have recalled a lot of memories of yours.
Yes, yes, definitely. Yes. It's
And
something I went back to my those days, Yeah.
I
Good.
could feel that when you were saying it. And
Yeah.
yes, it was highly inspiring. And I'm looking forward that many more women, come out from their shell and they do something good for themselves and for the community, inshallah. So, girls, we are having last 5 minutes. In case anybody wants to give a feedback, you're more than welcome.
Yes, me.
Yes,
So,
definitely.
Yeah,
sorry,
Bhavna,
you
go
want to
first.
talk? Mohit, you want to
Uh,
talk? Please go ahead.
Bhavna,
It's Vasavi.
give me, yes,
Vasavi, sorry, Vasavi.
Vasu, give me a minute. Just like, I mean, I'll be talking just for a few minutes, few seconds, by the way. Thanks for arranging this such a lovely meetup today. We got to know about Angel. Angel, I should tell you, I had a very good impression on you, but today you doubled it. Exactly.
Aw.
Because
Thank
I
you.
mean, I got to know
Thank
you
you.
now very much.
So
And you are the
sweet.
one who actually helped me to get into this circle,
Okay.
TTW and all. Because as I'm a newcomer to Dubai, I was just waiting. I'm just looking at all. And when on the Facebook page, when I saw your TTW, I just approached calling you. And you're so welcoming and you're so generous. I really like you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you for connecting with you, dear. All the best for your business. And I'm still waiting for your spices.
Yes, they're about to launch. Thank
All
you.
the best. All the best.
Yes,
Thank you.
Bhavna.
Yeah. So, hi, Angel, and it was
Hi,
lovely,
darling.
lovely to hear about your journey. And I had attended one of your very first exhibitions, and
Yeah.
I met Angel. I called up Angel to find out if she has plus size kurtis, for the first time. I mean, I think before TTW was not even there, or I think we
Not
were
there.
planning to launch.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and then then I met her, and she had invited me on TTW also. I was, I think, one of the very few first speakers.
Mm. Yes.
And yes, and since then it has been so inspiring. Her journey, her management, her kids, her daughter is so amazing. And I so agree with what you said that, as parents, our first duty is not to mollycoddle our kids,
Yes.
not to make our love as a crutch, but to create responsible adults. Those life lessons are extremely important. And me as a counselor, I stress this, every parent that, let them start understanding their life,
Yes.
have goals, time, manage their time. So thank you so, so very much, Angel. It has been so lovely to meet you throughout. And these 2 years, I think 2 years now, right?
Yes. More than 2 years. Yes.
More
I know.
than 2 years now, we've been in constant touch. And she always, always inspires me. Every time I meet her, I learn something new from
Thank you so much. Thank you, Bhavana. Thank you for connecting. And I'm so happy to get you as a good friend. Getting good friends
her.
is
Really.
it's a flower in your bouquet. It's good.
Right. Yes, yes, yes.
Anybody
And
else, girls? Yeah,
through
go
you, I
ahead.
met a lot of people. I mean, good people, new people.
Yes.
Bhavna
Yes.
Kaushal for once. Come
Yes.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Hi, Angel.
Hi,
Uh,
Dia.
thank you so much, Aisha, for arranging this one today. It was a delight to see the flyer. Angel
Long
is
time
going to
waiting.
be,
Yes.
yes, but I think the worth you had waited for. The session was really nice. It was so nice to hear the stories, what she had mentioned. We all have gone through in our childhood, but when somebody talks, it really takes us, it's like a flashback. I
Yes.
think Angel is a classic example of, the best way to predict your future is to create it.
Yes.
There is a very wonderful quote by Peter who had said this, and when she was narrating her story, it is so clear that we think we have to do so many things, but
Yeah.
thinking is not enough. Every time you go for a bath, in bathroom I get, I don't know, thousands of ideas, but when you have to actually put them into action, and that's what Angel has done. I have known her for a very short span of time, but I really adore you for whatever you do.
Thank you so much, Dia. Thank you.
Especially, you are so driven by innovation. You create opportunities. You're so positive. It's not that we speak for hours together, but whenever I have interacted with you, I have always learned something. You're always calm. You follow your
Yes,
ABC formula
exactly.
really well. So
Thank you
it
so
was
much.
wonderful. It was wonderful to hear you today on WHH platform. And once again, thank you to the team to get Angel here today for the speech.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you. Thank you to everybody. I mean, I'm so happy to get so many positive. I mean, it's like always I meet people, but this is the one time like everybody talking about me. It's like something I'm feeling good. It's so nice to get feedback from all my beautiful friends. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, it's a long time due. By the way, girl, this was supposed to happen 6 to 7 months ago. Before or after Florence, it was supposed to be. And then I remember calling Angel also. Angel, I want you on board. And then we said, okay. And then it just went on. We both got too busy with our stuff. Finally, it was like, Angel, tum haath mein aa gaye. And she was like, मैं हूँ यहाँ पे, चलो करते हैं.
Yes,
So,
yeah.
so
Certain things
sweet.
happens just like that, and
Hmm.
certain things you plan and it doesn't work.
Very
So
true. Very true. एंड
good.
इंशाल्लाह मिलते हैं हम लोग, वो भी एक ड्यू है
Thank you.
हमारा. बट थैंक यू वंस अगेन फॉर टेकिंग आउट योर टाइम, एंड थैंक यू गर्ल्स फॉर टेकिंग आउट योर टाइम. लॉट्स ऑफ लव. मिलते हैं हम लोग जल्दी सून. पता नहीं होगा या नहीं नेक्स्ट वाला इमीडिएटली, बिकॉज सब के हॉलीडेज आ रहे हैं, सब लोग छुट्टियां मना रहे हैं. सो बेबी इट विल टेक सम टाइम. वी विल हैव टू टेक अ ब्रेक एंड जॉइन यू बैक अगेन.
Yes,
ओके.
yes, definitely.
यस.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
See
Thank
ya.
you. Bye bye.
See ya. See ya. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.